Hello everyone. Here's the sound of nature speaking through the waters. And wow, what an amazing day. Full of beautiful energies after some really big purges. The last 2-3 days have been pretty intense for me. I know some of you may relate to this. With the full moon, I felt like for me there was a little bit of a delay on the purge, but just like any full moon, it's intended for you to release, and to go inwards and reflect and let go of things that no longer serve you, right? So yeah, that has certainly happened to me the last few days. I had so much emotional purge, and so I wanted to, first of all, I wanted to share this soothing, beautiful water energy as I'm continue cleansing myself more fully, cleansing my emotions, everything that doesn't really serve me, things that I have hold on to that was definitely past overdue in terms of letting it go, right? Because the truth is you can't really manifest new, more beautiful and new energies, both on the metaphysical level and the energetic level as well as physical, unless you let go and make room for it, honestly. As simple as that. But the process is not always the most simple process or processes, right? And so that's where having your self-care practices are very important at this time. Balancing as you throughout the day at times, right? And yes, sometimes when things get really strong and very intense, it's not to say it's a bad thing. Sometimes you do need that pressure, that big huge push and pressure to get it out, right? But in the process, as you're doing that, what really helps me go through it, come back to my higher self and my best version, is really having those practices throughout the day, throughout the month, right? That you can rely on and do, so that you can be more in the space of mindfulness, where you are aware that this is another process that you're going through of releasing, and that you will come back to that best version of yourself again. And so many people who sometimes think that we're all smiley all the time, everything is good, or that we have beautiful places that we manifest, things like that. It takes work, it's not an easy process. But when you do go through your, do the work, allow yourself to just be in the moment and respond and not be reactive, but at times really stand up for yourself and for those you love, for what you believe, for everything that you work for. At times that's why it's needed, and other times you just really need to rest and integrate and allow things, right? So just learning the difference and balancing those, right? Make sure my pants are not getting wet. Yep. Anyway, so let me check in a little bit, see if there's anything really coming through for the collective that perhaps may be helpful along the process for you. And I welcome you to take a pause and take this moment to breathe and ground yourself and recenter, rebalance yourself. Of course, if you're driving or doing, anything that's you need to be safe first. Then pause, and then come back and and then rejoin here, right? But I invite you to, at this moment, whenever that is safe, to just go ahead and close your eyes, get in a comfortable position, whether it's standing or sitting down, but just make sure you are able to, if you do lean, that you have something to lean on, For example, I'm okay perfectly standing as I'm earthing here. And so just remember at this time to tap into your breath, into your presence, into allowing yourself to feel and be in the moment, however that shows up. Whether it is, if you're feeling anxious, allow that to just be without judging, without trying to change it. Or if you are frustrated with something, just notice. Pretend you're a third person, just noticing that frustration and allowing yourself to be curious about, okay, I'm frustrated, and acknowledge it, Allow yourself to validate your emotions, however that is coming through, by slowing down your breath. Ideally, you are breathing in some nice fresh air, natural fresh air, not the things from products, or if you're in isolation and you can get outside, that would be the best, where there's no pollution. So as you continue breathing in and out and listening to the sounds of the water here, allow yourself to just feel and be present with everything and that you are right now, not judging, not trying to change anything, and just realize that you are exactly where you need to be, and that if there is a specific emotion or emotions that are coming up for you, you might want to ask your body and your emotions, what are you frustrated about, right? What are you anxious about, right? And perhaps you already know the answer, but if you don't know, sit quietly and focus on your breath and let go of the need to get the answer. And that's something that's been so helpful. I don't force myself to get the answer. I focus on grounding and rebalancing, and allowing, or if I'm going through the emotion, to allow myself to go through the emotions without reacting to it, but noticing and doing my very best to just be present, right? Of course, we're not perfect. Some days may look completely different, but having that practice take place and continuous practicing something that is helpful, that helps you come back into your body, into your awareness, bringing out the mindfulness. It's something that will have really long-term effects for your well-being. And so I really encourage you, if you already know this, let it be a reminder, because we all need reminders, honestly. So, yeah. And perhaps I will come back another time and sing some mantras or chants, or channel some light language for you. At this time, just replay if you like to. Re-listen with new ears, the wind, the water, feel the ground beneath you. and breathing what you do want. Alrighty. I hope that this was helpful, and may you find that balance that you need in order to make progress and get closer and closer to achieving whatever it is, whatever it is that you would like to achieve next. And if this was helpful, and also if you like this video, please, I will appreciate if you can give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It will really help me continue making videos and sharing more messages to people out there. And please feel free to share this if you like, so if you feel like somebody could benefit from this. And if there is something extra that you need private help, I definitely offer private support as well, one-on-one support, whether it's through sound healing, or light language activations, or Starseed readings, or coaching sessions. Yeah, feel free to contact me at ThrivingHeartsUnited@gmail.com, or leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you when I can. And the birds. I have a beautiful day and week ahead, and hang in there if you're going through some hard times. Contact me if you need to, if you feel aligned to my energy, and until next time.